So, what's your name?
Matthew Stone,
And how old are you?
17 years old.
What would you define a thriller film as?
Any film with suspense and mystery as the main elements.
What are some of your favourite thriller films and why?
I would say Unbreakable is one of my favourite thriller films because the characters are very fleshed out and they will have their own stories. It makes them more relatable.
Okay. And who's your favourite director?
Martin Scorsese.
And what sort of films has he
He's
done?
done The Departed, Raging Bull,
Oh, okay.
those sort of films.
Through what medium do you watch most films?
I watch most films through DVDs or on the internet.
What is it about a thriller that really appeals to you the most?
The sense of mystery and just the...
What do you like specifically about them? Is it sort of like the music or the camera angles?
I like the music because it always builds tension.
And they're usually quite fast paced, you'd say?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How old are you?
16.
What would you define a thriller film as?
One that includes suspense and tension and also has elements of mystery.
What are some of your favourite thriller films and why?
It would have to be Silence of the Lambs, Seven and Psycho because of the way they build up the character and the plot. It really gets you enticed.
Okay. And who would you say is your favourite director?
It'd have to be Steven Spielberg.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so you sort of like films like Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Through what medium do you watch most films?
DVDs, I occasionally go to the cinema and occasionally on the internet.
Okay. What is it about thriller films that really appeal to you?
I like twists in the plot and fast-paced action and also entertaining endings.
Thank you.
How old are you?
17.
What would you define a thriller film as?
Something that builds suspense.
What are some of your favourite thriller films and why?
Django, Jaws,
Who's your favourite director?
Quentin Tarantino. He made Django, didn't he?
Yeah. Through what medium do you watch most films?
Probably DVD.
Any others like cinema or do you watch them on the internet?
No.
What is it about a thriller that really appeals to you the most?
Because they have a lot of plot twists and then bad guys and then the endings are always really good.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
What would you define a thriller film as?
I'd say a thriller film's a film that is usually quite fast-paced, has a lot of sort of mystery incorporated into it, and builds a lot of tension and suspense.
What are some of your favourite thriller films and why?
I'd probably say Jaws, Rear Window and The Shining because I like the characters especially. They're quite built up and you get to see their background and how the event or that sort of thing in the film is incorporated within their life.
Who's your favourite director?
I'd say probably Guy Ritchie because he did films like Snatch, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and Sherlock Holmes. I really like them because they are sort of classic thrillers. There are sort of twists and turns and it's fast moving and I especially like the actors in them.
Through what medium do you watch most films?
I'd probably say the internet. I rarely watch them on TV and I usually go to the cinema quite a lot as well.
What is it about a thriller film that appeals to you the most?
I really like the build-up and the plot twists as well. They keep it entertaining, so you can't really usually predict what's going to happen in a thriller, which is what I really like doing.